Turning the page to weather now. Day.
I would say that the railroad actually made a great call with this.
Yeah.
Not just because we're seeing snow in a few areas this morning, but just the fact that it is going to be so cold out there. The good news is, though, everyone gets better tomorrow. Always like to end with
let's
that.
Look on the bright side.
Yeah. Sugar Mountain, though, I mean, hey, if you like snow, it looks really nice out there this morning. You can see flakes falling right now, a fresh little layer from what they had yesterday across most of the Sugar Mountain, Beech Mountain, and Grandfather Mountain areas. Definitely getting the most. I do think that we'll see an additional 2, maybe, Beech Mountain, Grandfather, those highest elevations. Beech and Sugar, you're going to be right on that edge there between 1 to 2. I do think flakes will fly and boom, but not a lot of accumulation. Maybe a trace to about an inch there for Blowing Rock up toward Ginger Cake. If you're south there of that, no worries. It'll likely melt before it reaches the ground. Otherwise, as we go throughout the afternoon, we'll see a lot of clearer skies across at least the Charlotte area. I don't expect complete sunshine this afternoon. I think we'll have some clouds, but at least most of, if not all of that rain that tries to fall from those clouds will evaporate before reaching the ground. So let's talk temperatures this morning. We were in the upper 30s earlier, but finally in the 40s across most of the Piedmont. Earlier this morning, if you had some of that light frost or maybe you went outside and you could just tell that the dew on the ground had a little bit of a frosty touch to it. No worries if you're pretty much south of the mountains, as our temperatures are now warm enough. That should not be an issue. But of course, for those mountain areas, yes, it is still below freezing. Now, they're actually only going to reach the 30s this afternoon. Enough moisture, enough cold air to see plenty of flakes and accumulation. But tomorrow, it is going to get much better. Lots of sunshine and temperatures will be warmer than normal. Now, that is for the mountains. Across the Charlotte area, we'll be in the upper 50s today, and then tomorrow about the upper 60s. So both days likely below average, but it's still going to get much warmer, much sunnier heading towards Sunday. Now, other than the fact that we are going to be cool this afternoon, 57 is pretty low for this time of year. It's about 15 degrees below average, but the wind picking up is also going to make it feel a little bit cooler too. That's also going to kick up some of our pollen levels today, tomorrow, and all the way toward Monday. Every single day, yep, we're high, if not very high, across the region. Oak, pine, birch, and of course that juniper we know is very pesky out there. Now, between about April 1st and April 15th, that's kind of when we see that peak tree pollen season, and we're smack dab in the middle of it now. Eventually, though, as we get toward the early part of May, temps go up even more. Our average high goes close to 80 degrees, and thankfully the tree pollen does start to diminish. Now, by tomorrow morning, we are actually going to get even colder. Frost and freeze warnings already in effect for tomorrow morning again. Highs, though, will reach the upper 60s. So how are we shaping up for the Charlotte FC home match? First one on a Sunday, and the first that Atlanta United will be here at home at Bank of America Stadium. That does kick off Sunday at 1:30. Lots of sunshine, temperatures near 60 degrees. It's going to be one of those games that if you're in the sun, you will feel great. If you're in the shade, though, you will need the jacket. So kind of figure that out, figure out where your tickets are before you head to the game. Even if you're cold, kind of walking up the stairs when you're in the shade, if you're in the sun, you should be able to put that jacket maybe around your waist. Sunny, though. Thankful for that, and the wind will have died down, so it won't be quite as aggressive as what you'll notice outside today. And really after this weekend, we are sky high in terms of temperatures, upper 70s, lower to middle 80s, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and all the way toward Thursday and Friday when we bring in our next chance for rain.